How was your jail experience? Like, were you in something with a king-size bed?
No, there is no
Come on,
such,
give it to me.
There's no such thing. There is no such
Were you in something that had the ping pong table,
no
pool tables, vending machines? My dad did time in the feds. They put him in a nice one first.
There is no nice feds. I'm telling you. Whoever told you, it's bullshit. There's different degrees of security. There's what they call a camp. So it sounds like you're in fucking summer camp, but it's not. It's terrible. You know, you live in cubes, a little tiny cube. I was in a low facility, low security. There was a guy up in a tower with a fucking machine gun. It was tough. It's not the penitentiary.
Yeah, Steve, yeah, you gotta stop. Low security.
It's not.
Yes, there's a guy up there to make sure you can't just leave when you want.
And there's a guy in a tower, and there's controlled movements, and the food is fucking horrible, and you're away from your people you love, and it's just the worst thing in the world.
Were you handled any differently in the judicial system because you were wealthy and white?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, I'm sorry. Now, that does not mean...
Thought I had you with that one.
No, but that doesn't mean that the drug laws are fair. They're incredibly unfair. They're incredibly racist. Unfair to black folks. I no doubt about it. But, you know, they were happy to... They threw the... You know, they were happy to knock me off. You know, I was a feather in their cap. You know, they were...
But why? What?
They were... You know, they took me down. You know, they took me out.
But why did they have such a hard-on to do it?
You know, they were just... I guess I was just a feather in their cap to say they got the shoe guy and all that. It's a terrible system. In the sense that... So what's terrible about it is, you know, the people that... If you tell on someone, you get your sentence reduced, right? So the people, the architects of the crime often do less than the people lower down the food chain. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And then, you know, so that's terrible. And then with regards to the drugs, they give so much time out that the kids have no choice but to cooperate. They really don't. They get 20 years. What the fuck is a 21-year-old kid going to do? 20 years in prison. Mm-hmm. You think he's going to be able to not cooperate? It's a and they really destroying the neighborhoods with that. It's a terrible thing.
How many other people in there were wealthy?
Most of the people in prison are drug dealers. You know, the white collar, what they call white collar. I have a black no collar today. Is like 5% of the prison.
So did they know who you were?
They knew who I was.
Were they familiar with your story?
They knew who I was.
How did
People knew who I was.
How did they receive you when you got there?
They were very interested for like a day. And I was just like, for 2 days, it may have been interesting. Oh, shoe guy is here, you know. And then it becomes like everybody else. And you become just like, okay, get over there. You know, there's nothing.
Yeah, but you strike me as a natural networker and relationship builder.
So I enjoyed meeting, you know, I had friends, you know, I was very into very much plugged into sort of like the young black guys. I sort of just was such a groove to just watch them fucking roll, you know, everything about them, you know, and, you know, just everything, you know, but I was a shoe guy, you know. It was an interesting, had a lot of friends and made some friends. And I told you, I have a friend that grew up with Master P in the Calio projects. And he actually works for us in New Orleans. He's working for the company.
Steve, let's slow down.
Okay.
We're talking to people who don't know how to make friends in jail. And we're talking to people who have never been to jail, maximum security or low security.
Well, yeah.
How are you in there just making friends with people?
Well, you know, it's...
And what do these friendships, what do they entail? What is your worst day in prison? Well, what is your best day in prison? Who's writing you?
The thing about prison, the actual doing of the time is not the worst. I mean, you sort of... as a human being, you sort of make your life. And, I worked out a lot and I read a lot, and that was my life. And I existed, and, like anything else, you make the best of a situation. And, but what is truly heartbreaking about prison is that you feel like you're missing so much on the outside, like, love and friendship and, whatever it is, and family. And, so it's heartbreaking because people are out there doing stuff and you feel like you're dead.
Well, that's
You're
why I'm
sitting there and
asking.
you're dead. Nothing's happening.
That's why I'm asking who was writing you.
But I would tell you that was the heartbreaking part of prison.
No connections.
Just that
FOMO.
Everybody was not even FOMO. I mean, it's just, I guess maybe it was.
Did you learn any useful skills or pick up anything in there that you carry with you now?
I learned many things. Learned many things in prison. Learned many things. But the thing is that you have to. It becomes your world. You have to get along. You have to coexist. And I did. I was able to do it.